Well, welcome back. This is another CartoonSmart.com tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at string type characters and all the many things that you could possibly do with just string variables. And by the way, I am Cleavon, and I'm your co-host over here. And I did actually just paint a little bit on the wall in front of me. I think what I would kind of like to do is just watch that dry while you're teaching this lesson, because I feel like that is maybe going to be just a little bit more exciting. Oh, come on, it's not that bad. All right, well, here we go. So I'm going to get rid of what we did over there. You might also want to just get rid of that and just not advertise anything today that has to do with because I know your tutorials back at the real website have to do with actual projects and making games and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess buyer beware, so to speak. Would you just let me just type over here. All right, so one interesting thing, yawn. One interesting thing that you could do here is you could make just to start things off, you could make a variable that is an array and it's going to contain character types, and that would just be like individual characters, and so you can make this equal to, and then you could start to assemble. Even you realize this is already going down a bad path, but okay, go for it. All right. So you could put in here, Cleavon. You told me recently that you wanted to make a new business that was just going to be bumper stickers and stuff like that for barbecues. Well, first off, yeah, I don't mind you plugging my my up and coming sticker business, graphic design business, but. I wish you had picked maybe a better tutorial to begin discussing this, but, since it looks like you're plugging ahead over here, yes, it would be barbecue decals, and, if you just wanted to kind of trick out your barbecue a little bit, and many people in my town do that. They put the hydraulics on the barbecue. They'll put the kind of the underlighting, the LED lights underneath there, and that way when it's time to kind of have the big block party, people kind of bring out the barbecues and stuff like that, and just show them off a little bit. It is fun to kind of see the barbecue jump up and down and stuff like that with the hydraulics. But and then of course this would be people that want to kind of pimp it out even further with the decals and stuff like that. I'm just going to keep typing over here. But so anyway, this title will be the title of your company, right? Or your barbecue, but just barbecue decals, right, for right now. Yeah, we haven't settled in on a real kind of name for it, but that does describe it. So what you're doing over here is you're now assembling together by the way, your computer is it's spooling up. It's making some weird noise. Is that something, the sound that it makes right before it's about to commit suicide from boredom? No, I don't think so. So anyway, what I've done over here is I put in var title. This is going to be a string type variable, and then we're just combining all these letters together, and you can see over here to the right that it has put together barbecue decal. Right, so yes, I can see that. It is absolutely fascinating. I see in your notes over here what you wanted to put in here, print letters.count. This also sounds like something that's going to be really exciting to get back. Yes, oh, look at that. The numbers, the number of letters in there. Well, hold on a second. You could also take your title, right, and you could put in here characters. Dot count, and we're not even gonna get anything different. We're just seeing the same exact 9 over here /n. It's weird that they put that /n over there. I agree. So anyway, it's not really the barbecue decal. That doesn't say anything about the company. Can I at least put in there barbecue decal company? Yeah, you can. You could write over here title plus equals, and then company, right? So now we've kind of treated this like a number in the sense that a lot of times we'll increment a number doing something similar, and you could write this another way if that's a little confusing. You can put up here title is going to equal itself plus, right? So there you go, you got it. By the way, Cleveland, can I point out one thing? Maybe a little flaw in your business model here is that affixing stickers to a barbecue that's going to get 400, 500 degrees, aren't they just going to go kind of crinkle up or, I don't know, melt off? Or have you thought about that at all? Yeah, we're working with some scientists to kind of figure that out. There's a few scientists in town that they're really on board with this, and by scientists I mean guys that do some experiments in their trailers that they think they got it licked, so to speak. Okay. I don't even want to ask what science experiments they could be doing in their trailers. That is a good idea. You probably should not ask that. I shouldn't even bring that up. They're not from the River Falls area. They are from a neighboring county. That's about it. So what have you done over here? You put in here if title dot lowercase string equals barbecue decal company. Is this supposed to print out yes if that's a success? The kind of the universal sign of something being successful, like a big fist pump in the air. You have bugs in your office. You realize that, right? I think they're fruit flies. I left a banana in here the other day. So before we both get distracted, yes, you're right. That it did print out yes over here, and really all I'm trying to prove is that you could force the title to now be a lowercase string, and test to see if that matches all those same characters as lowercase. Now, of course, what we'd want to see is kind of the false positive of this. Like if we took away one of the spaces, do we still get the yes, right? And obviously not. Yeah, I don't like to hear the word false positive. I hear that enough in my life. Okay, so what about title? Well, we already saw how to make it all lowercase. What if just trying to think over here. What if we did title with words in caps? Okay. And so we would have to say title. And now most of our stuff already is capitalized. So what would happen here? Actually, it didn't make no difference. Oh, I see what it did. Oh, so it did make a difference. If we didn't have these letters already in caps. So, for example, if we had the D over there, so there's lowercase d now, but in the end, that looks really weird. In the end, it ended up kind of working that out. Yeah, you know what? Can I draw an Xcode? I don't feel like these words over here have the same impact that I want people to feel when they see the barbecue decal company. Maybe if I could draw some flames coming off one of the stickers or something like that. Again, this is where I think it's a bad idea, is that even your logo would be emphasizing that the end result of affixing one of your barbecue decals to the actual barbecue would be something going up in flames. Yeah, well, I guess I kind of get what you're saying. What about this one over here? What if we put in if title dot range of string? So what we're doing is we're looking for a particular set of characters. Hey, Cleveland, sounds like you're kind of getting into the tutorial now. Are you? You decided to break away from watching the paint dry? No, it's just that it did dry, so now I don't have anything more interesting to look at than this. So anyway, there you go, found range, and let's see if that prints out over here. I got nervous there for a second that actually wouldn't work, but why would I get nervous considering there's nobody listening to your podcast and nobody cares about strings anyway? Oh, come on. You don't have to mention that. All right. What about... there's another way you could do something like this. You could put in here if title dot has... you could look for a suffix or a prefix. In this case, I guess that would be a... Well, if we're looking for barbecue, that would be the prefix, right? Because the letter's in the beginning of it. In this case, you don't actually have to test for nil. You can just... has prefix will actually result in a yes or no. A lot of times when people ask me questions, they say, "Can you just limit it to a yes or a no answer?" Sometimes at the station house or something like that, I'll try to explain things, and they'll just answer yes or no, sir. Okay, so it looks like it did find the prefix. Of course, again, we'd want to test to see if that. So let's try putting in there BBQQ. There we go. Yeah, it didn't find that. What does anybody even know what the BB and the Q actually stands for in barbecue? No, I've never really thought about it before. But me neither. I guess it maybe was one of those things you're not supposed to think about, like if a tree falls in the woods, nobody's around to hear it. Does it make noise? No, I think it's a little different. But all right. So, what do you do? You think that we've kind of recorded enough today? 10 minutes on strings. I think if you had actually gone back in time and shut off the tutorial after about 30 seconds, we would be at that point. So yeah, I would say that's enough. This is not going to be a two-parter, right? Please don't tell me tomorrow you're going to be back with how to remove letters and stuff like that. Oh, do you think that you would want to see how to remove? No. This is plenty. Believe me, you have taught a ton right now. Well, is there anything else that you want to talk about? Oh, we have actually been periscoping this. Let's check in with some of our viewers out there to see if they've been kind of following along and what they might have to say. So and this is a live streaming thing, is that what you're telling me? Right, so people can they can see us live out there. And how are we going to make it so that people can see this? I guess they're doing it right now. So let's see if there's anybody out there on the web that. Well, all right. What's that say? Oh, I think that they're a little confused. About. No, we can't actually hear you, sir. We can only read your messages. This isn't going too well. Is that the only guy in there? Yeah, I think so. Well, let's just see. Maybe he's been paying attention to our stream and learning a little. Maybe want to wrap some of the stuff that we taught him. Let's just see if there's anything else he wants to ask us. Let's see. Oh, well, no, we're not at the airport. Well, all right, I guess we should, that didn't go so well, did it? No, it didn't. All right, well, let's just close it down then. We'll try again another time.